Welcome back to my channel, Shanti Shanique. So, first off, we're going to start by addressing the fact that yes, I have a bonnet on. My hair is currently not done, so please excuse it. Secondly, we're going to talk about me not having my new intro like I said I would. So, I haven't had the time to put together the new intro, but I do have ideas and I'm working on the video and everything for the new intro. Third, for this video, we're going to be talking about why I want to do a career with sign language. And we're going to also talk about why I want to specifically have a career as a sign language interpreter. Because with sign language, you could be a teacher, you could be an interpreter, or it's one more thing that you could do, but I forgot. So let's get started with the topic. Okay, so originally, like when I was younger, I wanted to be everything. Like literally, you asked me what I wanted to be, and I would tell you when I get older, I would have a degree in everything. I would be in school for a long time. But like once I got into middle school, I was strictly just on sign language. That was the only career that like stuck with me, the only thing that I wanted to do. I don't know why specifically, but I do know that back then when I was in middle school, I was watching a lot of stuff that involved sign language. I was watching Switched at Birth. I seen like a couple of other TV shows that had sign language in there, but it wasn't that much used within the show like it is with Switched at Birth. So when I would come across shows and movies that had sign language in there, I would be like, wow. Because, like, it's so random to have it in there. Like, it's not in every single movie. So when I came across it, I was just surprised. And then I look at it like they're really communicating, and more than half of the people around them don't understand them because they're talking a whole different language with their hands. That's pretty cool. Then that's why I wanted to get into sign language. Now, being a sign language interpreter, that's a different story. So I wanted to be a sign language interpreter because I find it cool to be standing in front of people and talking, using your hands and not using your mouth. I'm not good at verbally speaking like I am now in front of a large audience, because I tend to get nervous. As y'all could tell, I'm nervous now. I'm just talking to the camera. Like, I'm over here pulling on my strings and stuff because I'm nervous. But I feel like talking with my hands would be more easier for me with a large audience. I don't know. That's just a thought that I have in my mind that's keeping me going. Secondly, I don't want to be a teacher, a sign language teacher, because I feel like that's too much work dealing with kids, a lot of them at one time. I don't have the patience. Third, another reason why I want to be an interpreter, I want to own my own interpretation business one day. So, yeah. And I also want to work specifically with families. Like in Switched at Birth, one of the kids, his parents did not take the time to learn sign language. They wanted him to speak, but his voice wasn't good. It wasn't clear enough. And he didn't feel comfortable using his voice. He felt like his parents should have learned it, which I agree they should have learned, because for one, you have a deaf child. Why have you not learned sign language yet? But that's what I wanted. I want to do sign interpretation to help the parents learn sign language, or if there's a child and their parents has lost their hearing and they want to take time out to learn it, I'll be there to help them, teach them that. A sign language interpreter. But that's not specifically what their job is, though. But that's just what I want to do with being a sign language interpreter. A sign language interpreter job is to interpret English to sign language for the deaf person, and to translate sign language to English for the hearing person. A lot of deaf students don't like to go to hearing schools because they will offer them and recommend them to have a, or a, whichever one you prefer, sign language interpreter with them. And they don't like that. They don't want to have a person there to watch over them and make sure they don't mess up or anything. Like, they want to be on their own. A question that I have for myself, or that I tend to ask myself in my head, is, do I think I will succeed in this career? Do I think that I have the patience and the time to learn this language and be good at it, fluent at it? I want to be fluent at it, but I don't think that I will ever actually be fluent at it, because for one, I'm not even fluent in English, and that is my first language, the language I was taught, I was born with. So to answer those questions that I have to myself, I want to say yes, I will learn this language and be good at it and do my best at this career and strive to get what I want. Another thing I want to bring up is my business. Like I mentioned earlier, I want to have my business, and it's going to be based off of sign language interpreters just starting out with their degrees and not having a place to work. So it will be like a not groundbreaking, but a place for new, like straight out of college, like I mentioned, workers looking for a job, a place for them to come and like work with families and stuff like that. It's a work in progress of an idea. I feel like it's a good idea. Just need more structure to it. I think that's all for this video. Okay, the fact that you are here right now proves that yesterday could not stop you. Keep striving for what you want and you will get there. See you guys next Sunday, and I will have a new intro and outro ready for you. Bye.